Hello everyone, Allie here, and welcome to the Gold Mine. Thank you so much for joining me here on another episode at Allie's Treasure Trove. I was contemplating putting this up on Thursday, but figured I'd just go ahead and have it up today as a Wednesday bonus. That way you guys actually have time to sit and watch the different videos, and you guys aren't just like, oh no, which do I pick if you're pressed for time on Thursday. But today, I will be completing, as much as I can, my CARDCAPTOR Sakura WEISS SCHWARZ collection. So, here's my binder, and here is my new package. Did go ahead and pull the trigger on the missing Japanese cards that I needed, because the different clear card sets actually were different. Originally it was supposed to be an English edition original, and then there was a Japanese release as well. So to keep that clear card set that came out over here in the States first, an English original, the Japanese set is different. All different kinds of cards, different imagery. I do have Japanese proficiency, but like I can't read gaming cards, but they are different. Like I said, all different kinds of cards, all different kinds of art. So obviously I needed to have both. Now I say completing my collection to the best of my ability because I don't have this card right over here, which I will never get unless the earth freezes over, which, I mean, I woke up this morning here in Florida, it was 49 and raining, and I was like, oh, maybe. But that is a 2018 Worlds promo, which I've been seeing, you know, the going for rate being about $10,000. So that's most likely never going to happen. I mean, never say never, but if I had to place a bet, the bet would be no. So I'm just going to pretend that that card doesn't exist, which I would like to have it. I don't feel like I'm complete. I just keep saying it's complete. You know, maybe if I say it enough, I'll believe it. But yes, do have complete Japanese set, all the promos, and I have all of the English promos, all of the secrets, all of the SPs, all of the trial deck cards, except that one in particular. I have the Springfest one, as you guys will see as I go through my binder here. I know I've done a Let's Take a Look at My WEISS collection video before, but since we are completing it here, I don't think I actually have the sleeves that I need to sleeve everything up and binder them, but I'll be going through making sure that all the spaces will be filled in my binder, make sure I didn't miss anything, because, you know, sometimes you should double check before I'm just like, oh, it's complete, and never have to worry about it again. Want to make sure that, one, I got everything I ordered, and B, that I ordered everything I should have. So, excited to get on into it. Now, this package came actually a lot quicker than I expected. I did order these cards from Card Shop Japan. We'll go ahead and put their website down below. Of course, as you guys can see, obviously, they do offer international shipping. So, I've had good experiences with them before. That is actually where I had originally ordered a box of clear card and a trial deck, I believe, off of Ami. Opened that on up, and I went and I was looking for places to go ahead and buy the rest of the singles I needed. Card Shop Japan popped up, and I bought my initial selection of SPs, rares that I was missing, most of the double Rs and such. On a budget, I went ahead and I picked a price point, and I filled out the cart to what I could get. I thought was the most bang for my buck. So that's where I got the initial singles. You guys also may have seen me here on the channel. I'll go ahead and link the video right up there. I ordered a few of the Japanese SPs. I believe an SP and a secret rare off of eBay. So those came in nice condition. Those are in the binder as well. So these are the remaining SPs and triple Rs, some SRs, and I think I still was missing 2 regular double Rs. So we'll go ahead and see that here. So let's go ahead and swap views. I have Tiny Knife and our handy dandy scissors. Not sure what I'll need. I can just go ahead and start off with our handy dandy. Oh, no, actually. I'll start Tiny Knife, and then if we need scissors, I'll grab those. I think I might just be able to open. Yeah, and I figured I could just go ahead and open it on up like this. But yeah, been a little while since we've had a Wednesday bonus. Now, I know yesterday's video, when I recorded, I was flirting with the idea of starting our Final Fantasy IX playthrough. Now, I do actually have a gameplay video of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, because when I sat down to record the Final Fantasy gameplay, I was like, you know, I really want to try out that new Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. So that's what I have for tomorrow, but I think, just to keep things more manageable, I think, you know, we'll see as things go how well I'm able to keep up with everything. I feel like I've been good about getting up content, enjoyable content, nonetheless, for you guys here on the channel so far in 2022. Now, I know it's only a couple weeks in, but gotta keep up with it. Keep up with my plan of having balance and planning things out, and just really rejuvenating my excitement for the Trove and not thinking of it as a chore, because at some points last year, it really did feel that way. But my idea is we'll see if it's every week, but at least at a minimum, the off weeks of Alley Chats will have a nice, big old, thick gameplay episode, because I'm not expecting these things to be short. You know, like the Master Duels is like a little over an hour. It was fun. It was just me putzing around, trying out, seeing what it's like, you know, opening packs and having fun. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a little bit of a bite-size, typical Alley Plays Thursday content. Whereas, like, I feel like I'll probably... You'd think it'd be like Ace Attorney length episodes, like 2-3 hours. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how Final Fantasy goes. If it ends up not being too long, then I wouldn't be opposed to putting it Thursdays. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright, is there any packing info for me here? Nope, just a nice big old plastic wrap of some cards. CARDCAPTOR cards. But yeah. But I initially saw one of those promos for sale at 10K, and I was like, no way. No way. And then I never really checked up on it. I'm assuming it sold because I saw someone offering to trade, like, Alpha Cold Foil Welcome to Wraith cards up to $10,000 worth in search of this promo. So I was like, oh, I guess that's sold. If someone is offering to pay that much, be like looking to spend around $10,000 worth of trade. I mean, yeah, it's worth of trade, but still. My only hope is that it goes in, like, the auction group and, like, people don't look at it too hard. The WEISS auction group on Facebook, or, like, I just happened to stumble across one on eBay, and someone just listed it bin something not bad, or win the lottery. Yeah, I won't say never, but 99.99999% that that's not gonna happen. It'd be more likely, instead of me buying the card, more likely I invent a time machine and go back and win Worlds 2018. That's the extent of my disbelief that I will ever own this card. But you never know. You never know. You never know. Now let's go ahead and unfurl our wrap here. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka. No, not that kind of wrap. Alright. Removing some tape. I like it here in the bubble wrap. Are they all individually top-loaded? No, they're not. Alright, makes sense. I was like, that would be a lot of top-loaders. That seems ridiculously heavy. Because I think it was 18 cards. Alright, the SPs are top-loaded individually. That makes sense. That makes sense. Alright, not in team bags, but the team bag of bubble wrap makes sense. So we do have the Chinese Dress SP here, number 1. Then we have the Tomoyo SP, number 53. Ah, this was pretty expensive. This was a triple R. This is one of, if not the most expensive triple Rs in the sets. The actual one that's the English playmats was pretty expensive as well, but I think this one was the most expensive because it's in this pile. And then interestingly enough, this, I want to say her name's Katie. I haven't seen Clear Card. I know, I'm so behind. I know, Allie, how can you spend thousands of dollars on WEISS cards and you haven't seen it? Look, I simp for Clamp. You know, I know this isn't the Titan Cards channel, but obligatory, I would sell my kidneys for a Clamp Bunko set. You know, sometimes my brain just gets away from me and I'm like, you know, what if one day I'm streaming and official Bushiroad drops by and is like, yo, Allie, if you can sing, if you can karaoke 3 Clamp anime intros, we'll make a Clamp Bunko. So, like, I was just practicing last night. And that's more likely to happen than me buying this Worlds promo, but anyway, so she just reminds me of the Katie character from Angelic Layer, so I feel like that's what I think her name is. But anyway, so her SP is super cheap. This was like $30, which is like offensively cheap. I'm like, why is an SP only $30? What is wrong with the world? But that was SP number 76. All right. Oh well, you know what? Let's open this up. Ew, tape. No, just kidding. But you know what's funny? You know, this is a sandwich in bubble wrap inside a bubble mailer. That's fine. You know what though? When Bossman just buying stuff on TCG Player, sometimes he'll get packages in like this, but instead of being a sandwich, it's just one. And instead of being a bunch of cards, it's just one card taped to the top loader instead of inside the top loader. Make it make sense in the comments, please. Anyways, let's cut the tape. Better than cutting cheese. Anyway, what is wrong with me here tonight? I'm just ascending to meme lord status, which I would happily welcome with open arms. Be like, let me know in the comments down below, what can I do to become an ultimate meme lord? Just be yourself. No, I want to be a meme lord. Oh, they even wrapped the tape here for easy pulling, and I just didn't notice. 10 minutes and I've done nothing. Oh my goodness. It's one of those days. You guys want a long Wednesday bonus? I've done 10 minutes and we haven't done anything. Yas. This Japanese tape, I like it. I like it. It's built different. It's not leaving residue anywhere. I can actually use these top loaders. Pro tip, I guess if you're going to tape cards to top loaders, use Japanese tape because it just peels off nicely. Alright, so that was painless. That was relatively painless. I didn't know what I expected. I saw tape. I was like, ew. Ew. Oh, then there's sleeves inside of sleeves. You got the outer sleeve, and then you have... See this one? This is the one that was the carton topper matte for the English release. It does have its own Japanese art card. There are a few ones that are similar. This one was another triple R. This is a trial deck card that was kind of pricey. There are some, like, repeat arts, but they're not the same cards. I think the ones that have repeat arts from the English set are trial deck cards. No. They are different. They are different sets. I think you could probably play them together if you were playing a mixed language format. Yeah, and then I had a couple, like, just double Rs that I didn't have. I had picked off the majority of the double Rs the first time I placed my order. I think I limited myself at like $200. I bought the Sharon SP, I bought the Caro SP because I need Caro. Caro is like the ultimate priority. And then all of the uncommons, commons, rares that I was missing, and a few foils to, like I said, round out to whatever my budget was. I think I set myself a $200 limit the first time I placed the order. But anyways, let's do a Tour de Binder. Cooler than a Tour de France. Of course, up at the fronts. I originally just had the English set, and then I learned that there was a Japanese set that existed, and I was like, oh goodness, it's different. I'm safe on the JoJo Golden Wind set because it's the same set. I don't need it in 2 languages, so I'm working on the English set. This one, I was like, I need both, they're different. But, so here, we'll take a look, browse through as complete as possible my English sets. Point out to you guys the fancy cards. Page 1 had the Tomoyo, I'm not going back. Pure White Draft Sakura, which when I got it was $300. Beautiful card. I don't know why I decided I want to sleeve them all up in Eclipse matte. Because it's matte. So you don't see the shiny of the cards as much. Like, look how dim this is here compared to the top half just out of the sleeve. I don't know why they're in matte sleeves. You know, actually I do, because I had these, and I didn't feel like buying a bunch of the supply sets to get the supply set sleeves. So I was like, let me just put them in these sleeves that I have. So, maybe one day I'll switch them out, but it's really not necessary. Because, like, if I'm, like, no, I'm not going to let anybody just flip through this binder. This will just be me. So if I want to see the beautiful shiny cards, I'll just do what I'm doing now and take them out of the sleeves and molest them. Like, I'm fine to molest my own cards. No one else can molest my cards. Just like those signs, do not molest the alligators. Just Florida things, I know. Do not molest Allie's card collection. But I can, because they're mine. So, that's not really like a necessary thing. That's like if I'm way too bored one day and I have like 20 bucks in my pocket and I want to buy new sleeves. That would still be stupid, but I could. Caro! The Caro SP. One thing I really love is this Intertwining Hearts card. The Climax Common has 2 triple Rs. And they make a scene. And it's cute. Sakura and Sharon on their date. Look at that. That's cute. So that is the Intertwining Hearts. It's just 2 different versions. It's so cute. It's so cute. We need another clamp set. So I was thinking, like, what possibly would they make to a clamp set? I remember I've seen people on a survey, not even a real survey, just posting in the Facebook group. Someone asked, what sets would you like? And there's actually a surprising amount of people that commented Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, and I was like, yes. Like, obviously I would die for an Angelic Layer set, but I know that's never going to happen, so that's why I just beg for Clamp Bunko. But if out of anything, if it's not like Tsubasa / X-Holic, I mean, I feel like I could see a Chobit set, or I could see a Magic Knight Rare set. I just feel like those could Not that they would, but like I wouldn't. If they announced it, I'd be like, oh my goodness, yes, that makes sense. You know, I wouldn't be like, huh? Like, yeah, Bushiroad, announce a full angelic layer set. Give all the battle dolls SSPs. I would go ridiculous. I'd be like, a binder? What about a playset binder max rarity? Because I'm a degenerate. So instead of here where it's like one of each, I would just have 4 of every single card. Somebody kill me. But, you know, I would be like, why would you make this? Who else out there besides me simps this hard for angelic layer? But I feel like I wouldn't be that surprised, especially Chobits. Especially if they're just like, you know what, we're gonna make a Chobit set. Like, y'all thought it was hard to find Secret Rare Kurumi, what about Secret Rare Chi? I'd be like, that makes sense. And then we do have our trial deck here. Here's the trial deck SP. This one was actually the last English SP that I acquired. I went ahead and I actually snapped this up as well as the Giorno Trial Deck SP from Golden Winds. And, you know, I think also I needed this one, this SP here. I think I got those all at the same time, and then like a week later there was a massive price spike. I'm like, yes. That one I timed well. The JoJo foils in general I did not, but I got ahead of the curve on the Trial Deck SP. I figured that one was the most threatening card. But turns out, I mean, the Trish SP, I've never seen one aside from once in the auction group. So, I mean, the big brain play would have been to grab the Trish SP, but I feel like getting the Trial Deck Giorno, which actually exists, it's a joke that the Trish SP doesn't exist. It does, but very, very rare. But actually, I think that was a pro play move on picking up that Giorno Trial Deck. So I do have the Sakura Amphibian Apparel. So this was a Springfest 2019 promo. I got this when it was like, I got it for like $15 ship. I don't know why these are like $100 a piece now. It makes no sense. Because they were not hard to find at all initially. But again, you had to participate in a Springfest and get your promo. And if there's more people in WEISS, more people that love CARDCAPTOR, it makes sense that they're more expensive. So here is the spot that will never get filled. Still slumber. My heart doesn't slumber, but the card does. All right, we are on to my Japanese cards here. This used to be in just a 3-row. It is still a 3-row, but a 3-row 9-pocket. Now, I had to upgrade because the Japanese set, of course, did not fit. It barely fits. Everything barely fits. I only have 2 extra pages within this one. These are all the Japanese promos. All right, so what we need to go through is order up everything, make sure everything looks good. So I remember card 1 was the Chinese dress SP. So that'll go there. Then we need double R, so next to it. So that should be 4 or 5. So we need 2 different foils here. Card number 3. Card number 3 is a cheerleader uniform. And number 4, same picture but foil. There's a mixture of different arts and same arts for the Japanese set. I know I always talk big game on loving when it's the alternate art for the foils, but this one where it's a mix, it's not bad. It's not bad. Of course, would prefer for the different ones. This page actually has a lot of repeat arts. 3 of the SRs here. But, alright, so this page is complete, like I said. I actually didn't expect this to arrive. I just checked my P.O. box and I was like, oh, it's here. So my sleeves are at home. I would have had to go back home and bring the sleeves. I was just like, it's gross outside. I want to go to work. So I will sleeve all this up later. But showing it all to you guys, this is about the same thing. I put it on the sheet. You guys look at it, the whole complete page. We're looking for card 23. All right, 23 is a different art. That's cool. It goes right there. Here's my Shaoran SP. He's hiding off the corner because the pages don't fit. My Japanese Shaoran SP. One of the other cheaper SPs. Shaoran gets no respect. That's okay. Beautiful card. Then we need 27 foil, 28 foil. 27 SR here. Slightly different art. Caro. I love Caro. That would go there. This one I think is the same art. Yeah, it is, because here it is. Here's the card. I was like, that looks really familiar. There we go. This is what this complete page looks like. So far, so good. Haven't missed a thing. I will say I find it humorous. Well, actually, it's not that. It's not that. They're all sleeved upside down. I was like, even in Japan, sometimes they get confused as to which way the triple R's are supposed to go, but all the cards are upside down. So they don't even get confused. That's just a me problem. Because I feel like the card, and then I'm looking at it, I want it to go this way, but ever since I actually learned how to play WEISS, and I was like, oh, the symbols are up there, obviously that's the top, but I used to always, every time I'd have WEISS sorted, all of the climaxes would be upside down, just because I'm like, I feel like they go this way, but they don't. We got a lot of emptiness going on here in these 2 pages. We got 5 slots. There's my SSP that, like I said, I picked this one off of eBay. In that video, I remember I linked that seller. That was a good experience. Enjoyed that as well. Beautiful SSP there. So I should be missing, I'm assuming it's this one here, card 55. Yep, because that's the outfit. That was a double R that I was missing. I was missing the double R's that were in like the $15 range. I'd picked up all the cheaper stuff last time. But all right, we're looking for a triple R here. Should be this one, card number 50. Yep. All right. So that fills up this slot. So it's the same outfit, different focusing on her, but same outfit. Then this Tomoyo here, 53. Card 53. That's a trial deck. This is a trial deck. 54. All right. That's the same art as one of the English cards. Oh, you know, I was like, oh no, I missed the Tomoyo. But you know what it is? It's the Tomoyo SP. So that goes here. And that's double R. So we should be having an SR. 54 SR. Okay, I would not have actually guessed it was this one. Yeah, it makes sense. It's the same outfits, but it's a very different image here as compared to that original. I feel like we have an SR in the English set that is exactly like that. And you know what? We can very easily flip back and check. So I would like to know. I would like to know. Interestingly enough, none of the secret arts got used in the Japanese sets, which I like. I like it. So I said that the sets are just different. They're just completely different. There's a few here and there, but there it is. Sakura Abashed, card number 78 in the original set. All right, so let's see. It's not even the same color. So different. It's a level 1 versus a level 0. The cards are different. Just, you know, just checking. Just check. Now that I know how to actually check the cards are different, and, you know, I'm just trying to use my newfound knowledge of WEISS. Some people are like, Allie, why don't you say WEISS SCHWARZ? And it's like, well, Bushiroad approved my preview video, and I said WEISS, so. That's about all I got for you. Anybody that wonders, that's my excuse. All right, here is this card here, number 72, triple R. That would go here. These two just chillin', gal pals, just chillin'. Triple R. That was a very expensive triple R. Then we need Tomoyo. That should be 74. Yep. That's a beautiful card. All right, 75. That is the same image. And then 76 here should be this other SP. It is. Her name is in kanji. So I'm going to pro strat, and we are going to flip back. Akio. Yeah, and I was like, her name's not Katie. She just looks like, if I remember right now, Katie from Angelic Layer. They have, I think, the same or very similar hairstyle. Very similar. She reminds me of a crossover between Katie and the Chobits that Katie's brother got to replace her when she passed away as, like, model after out of Chobits. Which, I don't remember what her name is either, but she's pretty. We should get a Chobits set. Maybe I should switch my tune. Maybe Clamp Bunko isn't strong enough. Maybe I need to just petition for a Chobits set. I feel like that, when I say Clamp Bunko, most people in chat are like, Sure. Whatever you want, Allie. I don't know what that is. But if I dig out a real title and be like, Chobits, people be like, I know what Chobits is. At least, I'd hope so. Anyways, then, on to the trial deck holes. Ah, this was the other one that I got off of Japan, eBay in Japan. So that's trial deck SP and the SSP. Trial deck number 5 here, Triple R. So you only find Triple R's in trial decks for these types of foil. For S, when they would normally be SRs. In the trial decks, they're Triple R's for some reason. No, don't understand that quite yet. But it's like that in the English and Japanese versions. The foils out of the trial deck are Triple R's for clear card. I don't get it. If anyone knows why, let me know down below. Alright, there we go. That Triple R. Look at Karo. The Japanese set has a lot better in terms of Karo cards than the English set. Alright, we have one last page to go through. Those are my Japanese promos. And then we'll look at wonderful Karo cards. So here are the promos. So there were the 5 different, you know, when you get one box, you get one random promo card. There were the 5 of those. And then, I don't know what the P1 through P4s are. I don't know what these are from, but I have all of those as well. I guess they were just maybe like preview promos? I don't know. Sometimes we get preview promos. Like I have a Giorno and a Bruno that Bushiroad sends out. I don't know what you're supposed to actually give them out for. In store, I know we hand them out when people buy packs and stuff, but not quite sure what those are used for. Oh, like the Sakura and Akio one was... And so is the Sakura and Karo, which then also had a Chara Expo version. But look at all this Karo goodness. Beautiful. This is one of my favorite cards. This one here. This card is one of my favorites. It's throwing a fit. Throwing a fit. Love. Where's some more Karo goodness? Karo goodness. He punch. Alright, but there, I love that one too. But the one where he's like, meh, that one is my favorite. That's my favorite card. I know it's just a comment. I think this is literally my favorite card out of the entire both sets. I know. Shame. Shame. That one's a good one too. And I like this one. He just looks so... He has to pretend to be... There's the other punch one. He has to pretend to not... Kara has to pretend to be a stuffed animal, but he's like a celestial dog. If you guys have seen this this is actually what Kara looks like. That's the Karo Beast mode, and then this is just normal Karo. But in this mode, he just Sakura and just pretends he's a stuffed animal. He just like, Sakura, what are you doing? It's like, oh, that's just my stuffed animal. Don't worry about it. I just keep him in my backpack. It's fine. See? Plushie mode. The flavor text is, I am a stuffed animal. But you know what? Like I said, as complete as can be. I'm taunted by still slumber. Well, with that finishes off this opening here, review of my collection. Like I said, I'll have to get these sleeved up, take this home, sleeve them up, put them away later tonight. That was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. So happy that I finally got these, because it's, you know, it's one of those things where, like, eventually I'll just pull the plug and just get all of them. Just get all of them. That way I just pay for one shipping cost. And, because, I mean, this set came out, I'm not sure when the Japanese set came out, but originally Clear Card came out in 2018, I think, so. I think early 2018, too, so going on 4 years. WEISS is tricky. The longer WEISS goes out, the riskier it gets in terms of being able to find it, in terms of being able to afford it, if you can find it. So, very happy I just went ahead and completed this, because if there's like one random SP I was missing until the end of time, I'd be very upset. Which is why I had actually jumped on that SSP before, because this one hadn't gone up yet from when I first checked. But you know what spiked super hard? I think nearly tripled in price from when the set released. This one. Card shop, the reason I had noticed that it had jumped is because I have everything in a wish list, and, you know, I'll check login, make sure everything's fine. And for about 3 years, every single card was at quantity 4, which is like, they probably have more than 4, and they list 4 at a time. And then one day I just logged in, I checked, and these are out of stock. And I was like, let me look these up. And I was looking at them on eBay and, like, other places, and I was like, oops. So that's why I had that. I found a seller that had that one in the SSP, and I was like, you know what? Hardest things probably to get. Trial deck SPs, it's like, oh, it's just an SP. Don't trust trial deck card. Trial deck cards are hard. But that does it here. Big old binder of goodness. I'm so happy. Like I said, it feels like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. So just go ahead and complete it. Be done with it. Be happy. Like I said, if I invent a time machine to go back and win Worlds 2018, maybe I can have that still slumber, but at this moment, that's not going to happen. Like I said, unless I win the lottery and feel like making a bad decision, because why would you spend that much on a card? I mean, people do it all the time. People do it all the time. It's not like I'm like, guys, I need a PSA 10 Michael Jordan rookie to complete my set. It's like not that ridiculous, but still. Anyway, so I will keep always, of course, mentioning, hey, Bushi Road, you guys should make a new clamp set. But first clamp set done. And eventually I have to piece together that JoJo set. I'm missing a lot of expensive cards, so that'll just be an overtime thing. You know, our TCG players having a 15% cash back sale. Let me see if there's anything listed. Which last time they did it, I actually found a seller that had been away for like, they hadn't had feedback in like a year, but like all their feedback before was positive, and they just listed a bunch of new JoJo cards, and I was like, add the cart, add the cart, add the cart, add the cart. So now I got some TCG player cash to use next time they do it, and then just keep running that back over and over again. So sometimes people pop up, you know, like I said, older inventory, where if the store's been away or store's been closed, or just someone's like, yeah, I don't want these JoJo cards anymore. Keeping an eye on, of course, like I said, the WEISS SCHWARZ auction group. Sometimes JoJo stuff pops up in there, not too often, but sometimes. Like I said, I aimed for a Trish SP. Didn't work out, but I aimed for a Trish SP. Why do I feel like it looks like there's weird things on the cover? Why does it look like there's like little weird dots here? Anyway, so let me go ahead and wrap up this video so I can take a wipe to this thing. That's driving me insane. Hopefully that comes off. I don't know what it is. It looks like slight discoloration. I don't really know what that would have been from. If I can't get it off, I know myself. I'll be like, it's fine, and then a week later I'll be like, oh, look, my new binder came in. But we'll see. Hopefully that just comes off and I don't have to worry about it. But like I said, very thrilled, very relieved. Feels like a weight off my shoulders to complete this clear card collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and hit that like button. Comments for me, leave those down below. Do you have the Sakura promo? Let me know in the comment section down below. Treasure it forever if you do, because you're never going to get it back if you get rid of it. But I think that does it here for this video. So like I said, smash the like button, leave a comment. If you're not yet part of the Alley's Treasure Trove family, I'd love to have you join me. So make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And I think this will be the last week. It is, because it's almost the end of the month. I need to go ahead and take care of adjusting all the Patreon stuff. I've been more focused on creating content, so then I just kept falling behind on that. But the way it's set up is that it'll charge for January on February 1st. So as long as I do it tonight, as in yesterday, for those of you that are patrons, it should definitely be fine. But having some adjustments come to the tiers and such like that here for 2022. So I got to take care of that. But in the meantime, do have to give a big shout out, of course, to all of my patrons. But we do have right now 6 Ultimate Excavators. Ultimate Excavators are going away, I'm sorry. We have Jack Perez, Keith Muna, Mako, Mark, Rees, and Stephen Olivo, 3 Gemstone Miners, Andon, Bounty Hunter Breaks, and Stephen Bly, and 1 Crystal Collector, TJ Christensen. But thank you so much again to all of my patrons, whether you're on a tier in which I say your name at the end of every video or not. Really, truly do appreciate your guys' above and beyond support. Hope you guys are enjoying the trove so far here in the new year. I posted on the Collectibles Instagram yesterday, so I'm just really trying to get back into it, putting my best foot forward on all platforms. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. So like I said, whether you're a patron or not, hope you guys have been enjoying all the content here. Like I said, I feel like it's been a bit more fresh this year. So hopefully I'm headed in the right direction. But with that does wrap off here this Wednesday bonus. 35-minute bonus. That's kind of long. These always take so much longer than I expect. But with that, that'll do it here in this one. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. Take care, stay safe, and I hope you guys will join me next time as we unearth some more treasures here on Allie's Treasure Trove. Bye!